first off, because fighting a sickness myself here.
Your
but I'm a
address,
resident-
please?
What's that?
Your address, please?
330 Magnolia, Gurnee, Illinois. I kind of wanted to come today because I think for myself, the memorial is something that's personal to me, probably more than anybody else other than the Jeffrey Morris family. Grew up in Gurnee, moved here in 4th grade. Graduated from Warren Township, I believe with your daughter in 2003, shortly after joining the Marine Corps. Jeffrey Morris was a personal friend of mine. We grew up together from the time that I moved to Gurnee. We went through Marine Corps boot camp together, and due to a sickness that he had and a drop back in phases of boot camp, picked back up again to train together in the School of Infantry, and then from there we parted our ways, and we're in different units. I served with 1st LAR, 1st Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion, Delta Company, Camp Pendleton, California, from 2003 June to 2007 June, and I was deployed to Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom 2 and Operation Iraqi Freedom 4 Tech 6. During my first deployment, shortly after joining the Marine Corps from high school, I was deployed in February. Being there come April timeframe, my first deployment, which I was a young Lance Corporal, I received a satellite phone call when I was in operations in Western Iraq that my best friend, Jeff Morris, had been killed in action. Finding something like that out isn't always easy. And I can imagine, I mean, for me, it was probably that much harder overseas. I grieved for all of about 30 minutes because I had a job to do, ma'am. I think it was the intention that I would be a casket bearer, but the decision wasn't solely up to me. But if it was up to me, I had a job to do and probably would have stayed because I had dedication to duty. I don't know the politics of what this is going on. I'm not a politician, I'm a war fighter, ma'am. But being that I couldn't be here when my best friend died, I couldn't be here. I got sent the articles in the newspaper of the events that happened to the memorial at Warren. I couldn't attend that. When I did come home, though, and find out that there was a memorial to be started here in Gurnee, I was excited. I'll tell you in front of everyone in this room, and I don't think my parents even know this, but that's sacred ground to me over there. There's many nights when I'm kind of down and out and having a hard time that I've spent on my hands and knees on that specific ground over there. And that's a place of solitude for me because it's hard to deal with the loss. I understand the memorial is there for all living and dead, but that memorial to me is a life that was taken from me. Because I continually ask myself, why not me? Why wasn't I with the one? Because Jeff was going to be one of those guys that I grew old with. That our families, you know, our kids grew up together. But he was taken from us. And the only thing I have to say from my personal experience is that if the proposition is to change the project in any way, to cheapen it, to lessen it, to change it other than what it's being done now, I'd say it's not only a disgrace to the town of Gurnee, but a disgrace to all Operation Iraqi Freedom veterans, Afghanistan veterans, to include myself and all those who have passed away. I put blood, sweat, and tears into in the Marine Corps. It's my life. I love it. And I love the chance to serve. Me and myself and Kyle Ozark over here put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears with those boys, Sean Maher and Jeffrey Morris. And I think we owe it not only to them being from Gurnee. I didn't think that it would be possible. I've seen memorials in bigger towns, but in Gurnee, never thought it would be possible. I think we owe it to those guys to give them the project the way it's supposed to be done and make that thing more miraculous than any of us could ever imagine. Thank you.
Thank you.